In their 2001 album, Dancing Backwards in High Heels, the New York Dolls sang, "Regrets lose their luster in a carnival of time, and all you can muster, bordering on sublime, it's the end of the summer." Well, pretty standard reaction to the end of a season, you crazy proto-punk guys. But hey, there's so much more to look forward to yet. I mean, not least of which, Monday Matters right here on Gary's Stuff. Hi there, I'm Gary. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back. If you've been here before, today indeed is Monday Matters. I'll be having a look at some of the news of the week. I'll be catching up with what I've been up to on my bench, and of course I'll be announcing this week's kit of the week. All this stuff comes as individual chapters. You can hop backwards and forwards as your heart desires. Now, if you like what you see today, please do remember, give it the imperial thumbs up if you'd be so kind on the button below, because every like counts. And if you haven't done so yet, please do subscribe to the channel, hit that bell, and you'll be notified of all my future content, and it is published. And of course, if you'd like to give a bit more concrete support, you can do that through super thanks, by becoming a channel member, or indeed by using any of my online partner programs. Now, before all of that, I just thought I'd have a quick catch up with some of the builds that have been sent pictures of for the group build. Don't forget, if you want to take part in the group build, you've got until October 21st to do it. We're not even halfway through the period yet. So all you need to do is grab a kit that the mouldings for which were made in 1973 or earlier, the tooling's 1973 or earlier, and make it. You can make it out of the box. You can add loads of stuff to it. Let me show you some examples of what I've been, so just some random pictures pulled out of the feed from Facebook and from my email that I've been receiving. Have a look at what's been done. So there we go. There's some pretty amazing work there. I think you'll agree. Some modified stuff, some straight out of the box stuff. That's the whole point. You can do whatever you like, provided the tooling for the kit was made in 1973 or earlier, which you can check out easily enough on scalemates.com. Then join in. It's just for fun. It's not a competition. Just do what you think is cool and send me some photos of it, and that's all. We'll just have fun. Okay. Let's then get on with having a look at some of the news of the week. AIRFIX dropped another announcement into their schedule this week with the new 1/72 scale Avro Vulcan representing the Black Buck missions of the Falklands War in 1982. The first 500 or so kits will each come with this AIRFIX collector's coin. I'd be interested to know just how popular these actually are. Anyway, the kit already came with the square radar warning receiver fin and the longer exhaust for the Olympus 301 engines inside it anyway. However, they've added a new frame with the Shrike missiles and the ALQ-101 electronic countermeasures pod. By the way, I'm really not convinced by the size of the pylon here that the ALQ-101 is fitted to. Okay, so this was something that was bound to happen, really, wasn't it? I mean, if you're going to do a 1/72 Vulcan, you're going to do a Black Buck version because it gives you the chance of selling the Strike missiles and the ECM pods or the extra thing. The parts are already there as well in the kit anyway, so that's not the issue. And that was going to come out. What I do question is why launch it in a September when the raids are in May. I don't understand why you wouldn't go for when the anniversary of the raids were, like Corgi did with their diecast one. That came out as part of the anniversary things, which is the 40th anniversary of the Falklands conflict. That was properly timed. If you're not going to go with a big one like the 40th or 45th, you're going to go for the 41st or 42nd, then do it around the time of the raids, not the 41 1/3 anniversary, which is what is happening now. It just seems a little odd to me. The timing just seems wrong. The end of the year is pretty pumped with releases. You know, they put in the Seeking that no one really knew was coming. We've got the Gannet yet to come. We've got a few vintage classics yet to come. We've got more stuff coming. And yet this is when you choose to relaunch the Vulcan. And I guess that's why they've been heavily discounting the Vulcans of late, like a third off in store. You know, you think it's one of the premier kits. That's why they've been knocking them out cheap, to get rid of them, to make space for the new ones to come in. At I think the wrong time of year, but that's just me. I don't know. I don't know what you think anyway. Anyway, let's get on. The fourth release of the AIRFIX 1/72 scale F4 Phantom is also imminent. This time AIRFIX have added a scheme. So in addition to the two RAF schemes, they have released this 892 Naval Air Squadron scheme, where it has been customized by VF 171 ground crews at Naval Aid Station Oceana during a visit in 1978. Of course, the AIRFIX kit has always been sold with both Fleet Air Arm and RAF parts in the box. MIKROMIR has announced a new kit of the Junkers F-13, an interwar transport aircraft in 1/48 scale. They've shown all the frames for the kit. It looks great, although I do wonder how you'll deal with seams on the corrugated surfaces. MODELCOLLECT has this new tool of the A12 Avenger 2 in 1/48 scale. There will also be a box with USAF colours and a further kit with a modified high-altitude interceptor version. MODELCOLLECT have also announced a 1/72 scale kit of the Horton 18 bomber. This looks very smart from the test builds they've shown. I'm intrigued that they have included 6 engines that are modelled. I wonder if there's an open panel option in the kit. After quite a wait, the DORA Wings Fairy Delta in 1/72 scale is looking close to market, with these images of a test build being released. 1/72 is a bit small for this plane, I feel, but it does look cool, and yes, it does come with the option of the droop's nose for takeoff and landing. AMODEL has a new 1/72 scale kit of the Embraer EMB 145 regional airliner, as well as these LR and LU versions. May have to get myself the British Airways one. Onto the roads now, and GECKO Models has released a kit of the British C8 4x4 artillery tractor in 1/35 scale. It all looks very good, with not too much photo etch and a full interior for the cab. GECKO do point out, however, that the 25-pounder and Limbo featured on the box are not included. There's also a new kit of the Bedford Radio Command truck in 1/35 scale. Should be enough detail in there to keep anyone happy for quite a while. On the same chassis is this 200-gallon water bowser. Again, very well detailed, but doesn't come with either the German troops or the 75mm pack gun shown on the box, presumably depicting a captured vehicle. And last for today, Rubicon has announced a whole raft of new vehicles in 1/56 scale, starting with the M113 Armour Personnel Carrier, along with the M106 Mortar Carrier and M577 Command Vehicle versions. There's also the classic M151 quarter-ton 4x4, which can be fitted with a 106mm recoilless gun. The gun can be purchased separately as well. Thoughtfully, for diorama builders, Rubicon has even created a 1/56 scale UH-1 Huey helicopter as well. On my bench this week, I have been continuing with the build of the ICM Mistel project. I know it's taken a bit of time, fallen a bit behind schedule, but it's still going, and I should have some stuff up this week about that. There have been a lot of other projects in production at the same time. One of them is a test of the new Outlaw paints. I'll be publishing that this week. Spoiler alert, they are brilliant. And then I'll also be reviewing the NeoEco SJ83 airbrush I've been sent by NeoEco. That's a lovely little brush. You'll find out more about that in the review again, which should be pushing on towards the end of the week. That will come up, I hope, maybe next weekend. And I've also been working on a tutorial about how to do water effects by using the fountain from the diorama set I'm building. So that's another little video that will pop up soon enough. And then, of course, I've got the rest of the diorama to build. All of that alongside the other aircraft builds, kit builds I'm doing. Seems a lot, right? Well, it has allowed me time to build this week's kit of the week. That kit is the bolt and pull Defiant in 1/72 scale from AIRFIX. Now, as usual, there'll be a box opening video that will appear tomorrow on Tuesday, and there's a build video, and that will appear on Thursday. How can I be so confident? Because I've already filmed them, edited them, and uploaded them, so they are scheduled to run. So those two videos will be coming up this week. If you need reminding of when my videos pop up, do please remember, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell, and you'll be notified of everything I publish. And of course, anything you like on my channel, please give the imperial thumbs up on the like button below, because every like counts. Well, that's it for another week. Do come back for the content that's coming up. I'll be pumping out the content as quickly as I can, I promise you. Have a lot of fun. Do take part in the Equinox group build if you haven't started up yet. Send me your pictures and all that. All the links are in the information box below. Thanks very, very much for watching. Do please take very good care of yourselves, and I will see you again soon. Bye bye now.